94.1 KRBE, the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
All right, we're going to take your calls at 833-390-KRBE because you guys started calling in to give us the scoop on what your real life is after you heard Rose's between two sisters, Ashley and Kathy, who her whole life, Ashley says that Kathy has antagonized her about the guys that she's dating and arrogantly said, I could have whoever it is that you're dating. And that is just such a weird dynamic to us because none of us personally in this room have lived that. Up. And a lot of people have because people were texting us all the crazy family tree intersections of, well, my mom's brother-in-law's wife ended up dating my dad's blah, blah, blah,
and when it comes
blah.
to siblings, I just felt like, is it just women majority? Do men do this 50? Is it 50-50?
It feels like it.
But I don't know. For some reason, I always thought 80-20, so I'm just curious to see what the calls are, if it's women or men.
Well, right now we have women. If there's a guy listening who has left... who has stolen away his brother's girlfriend or wife? Hey, the phone is open for you at 833-390-KRBE.
Or your brother stole yours.
Or your brother stole your wife.
You probably want to call in to brag about.
No, but either way, maybe he's not proud of it. Jennifer says something came to light at a baby shower, and they all figured something out. Hi, Jennifer. Tell us the story. Good morning.
Hey. So, okay. My cousin was dating this guy for like 5 years. This was her high school sweetheart. And all of a sudden they broke up. Nobody really knew why. And then fast forward a few years later, we're at my baby shower and her older sister walks in and she's introducing this guy and she comes up to us and we see him and she goes, oh, hi, my mom's name. She's like, I want to introduce you to my husband. And my mom looks at me and I look at her and my mom pulls me to the side. She goes, isn't that so-and-so's high school sweetheart? I said, that is. And they were married for like a couple years and then she ends up getting divorced from him and then she like moves on and marries some military guy. But it was insane. We're like, what the heck? Like, she's a terrible person. Like, who does that?
Jennifer, was the cousin that was the high school sweetheart girlfriend, was she also at the baby shower when her sister walked in with her former boyfriend as her husband?
No. They're completely estranged now. They're estranged.
Totally estranged.
But you never knew about this. Like, they kept it under wraps.
Yeah, wasn't it like a family way? Like,
gossip about my family.
Get
married.
Nope. Yeah, it was weird. Nobody knew. It was weird. It was just weird to see her at my baby shower to begin with because I wasn't close to her. And I mean, granted, we had it at like my grandmother's house and my uncle, her stepdad, he lived in that area. Okay. So maybe that's how she knew we were having this party. But yeah, she walks in and she's like, oh, introducing this guy. And we're like, what is she doing with him? And then she introduces him as her husband. And we're like, what?
I wonder how much time. Do you know, just real quick, do you know how much time was between the 5-year relationship with in the high school sweetheart relationship when that broke up? How much time passed before that sister married that guy?
It was like 2 years. It was like a 2-year time frame. It was so weird. Weird. So we're like, now when we see her, our like family phrase is, you better watch your man, girl. You better watch your man.
Oh my God. That's crazy.
Your man.
Thanks for sharing your story, Jennifer. We're moving on to Camry at 833-390-KRBE. Hi, Camry. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Hi, Camry.
Good morning.
Have you had a mate stolen from you by somebody in your family?
No, however, I have an older sister and a younger sister, and we're probably like 3-4 years apart, the three of us. And every time that my younger sister showed interest in a guy or brought a guy around, my older sister just went for it every time.
Yeah.
And this last time, I have no idea, but this last time, she actually did get the guy, and although he got with my older sister after he had just gotten with my younger sister, he still went back to my younger sister.
And she took him back?
No, she didn't.
Okay.
She didn't.
Okay.
She's actually married now, but they're like estranged. They don't talk anymore.
How about
and
for
I can't
you?
blame her because, like,
You're in the middle, so are you friends with both of them, or?
I am because, I mean, they're my sisters, but that doesn't mean that I agree, with my older sister.
Did you
it's
ask
just
her?
strange.
Did you ask her, why would you do that? Why do you do that all the time to our sis?
Why are you doing that? Have you asked her?
That's wild.
I've tried to have the conversation, but it doesn't go well. It doesn't go over well. So I kind of just try to stay neutral. But I just noticed, like, growing up when we got older and, we're in college, like, girl, go find your own man.
Yeah. She didn't outgrow it. I mean, if you think about it, there are 3.5 billion people of the opposite sex for every human being.
By the way, did that guy try and hit on you? Did he go for like the turkey? You know, like
No, never. No, never.
So I'd be
No,
hurt
we've
by
never
that.
had that happen.
If I had two other brothers,
God.
they want the younger and older, like,
Good
what
for
the hell's
you.
wrong with me?
There was an interesting story here on text, kind of along these lines, but it was unfortunate. Imagine two sisters. One sister got married, had kids, and then that sister died. The one who had kids. Well, sister number one married the widower and took over raising the kids with him.
That sounds like it could be a Hallmark.
It totally
Yeah.
is some kind of
Like
a
The
Lifetime
Notebook
movie.
or
Right.
I wonder after
How
how
would
much
you
time.
feel about something like that? If
Well,
you knew?
the texter said it felt like cult-like vibes, personally, for them.
Oh.
Especially
Yes.
depending on how much time passed from the one.
It was
sister's
less than a
passing.
year.
Oh, less than a year?
Uh-huh.
I mean,
I
that
get
means he
they
was
wanna
lusting after her while she was
Keep
at
your
home.
family
so
together.
we're waiting in the
but
wings.
Yeah, wait.
Real quick, Spring's on the line to give us her perspective on being a twin and when the twins like the same guy. What happens?
that's gonna be
Hi,
weird.
Spring. Good morning.
Hi. So,
Am I going to guess your
this is
sister's
a
name is
long-
Summer?
Oh, yeah.
No,
What's your sister's
and
name?
I'll be honest, when they asked, I thought they were saying the city. I'm sorry, there's a lot of background noise. So my name is actually Danae, not Spring.
Oh.
That's where I'm from.
The
So.
mom's like, oh, dang it.
Sorry about that.
No, our names are totally different. I have a unique name. Her name is Michelle, so totally different.
Okay.
We are bipolar in our personalities, but we happen to like the same guy. And this was back in 5th grade, so kind of different than all the other stories.
Cute.
All right. Is this
Cute
the
little
only time?
crushes.
Is this the only time that has happened? Okay.
So who
It was
wins?
the only
Who wins the
time
5th grade crush
I
then?
still, okay, I will say his name. I hope that he's not listening, but Brandon Driggers. We'll never forget the name. He was boyfriend, girlfriend with my twin first, and she always was kind of the more like photogenic, always looked very girly. I was the tomboy. And so
Like Liv and Maddie. You're
They
living
were-
Liv and Maddie from
Oh, yeah.
Disney.
Yeah.
One's the basketball player, one's the
Yes.
actress. You're
Yeah.
Liv and Maddie. Okay.
But y'all are identical twins?
Yeah, and so we're identical, and we looked identical. My mom dressed us the same until 6th grade. Like, for picture day,
probably
we dressed
didn't
the
know.
exact same.
So Brandon,
no, you can tell the
is it,
difference.
quote,
I have
boyfriend.
a- Yes, I have a mole, or I used to. I removed it recently, but I had a mole, so, like, people would always say D for dot. So you could tell us apart if you really knew us, but we looked identical for a long time. But they were together, and then she broke up with him. We were at Friday Night Live, whatever little church thing next door that we would all go to on Friday nights. And we were dancing because we got together next. He decided, oh, you look, I guess, enough like her, and whatever. We
But
got together.
personality? No.
And yeah, I guess I was sweet enough. So we got together, and then she's like, you know what? I still like him. I want him back. So he broke up with me and went back out with her. So I mean, it was what it was. It was 5th grade, and I had a really serious boyfriend from 6th
How about
to 8th.
now, though? How about
she never
now?
took
Like,
him.
now that you're are you married or what's going on in your world?
We're both married, both really hard marriages, but we're both married. No interest in either of each other's spouses whatsoever. Bipolar. I'm married to somebody Honduran. She's married to, like, white guy, just totally bipolar, different.
Have they ever, like, the guys, have they ever, like, accidentally spanked the wrong butt? Like in the kitchen? You know what I mean? You walk by the
They
kitchen.
don't live together.
Well, I'm sorry. You don't have
we
family
get together
gatherings?
for, like, family functions, but she has a bigger butt than I do. We're
That's
both
what?
curvy, but she has a bigger butt.
Okay.
So there's
That's
no-
really funny.
Yeah, no, that's never happened.
That'd be kind of cool because then you could,
But yeah.
because you always wonder what you look like because you can't.
Oh,
Like we
yeah.
can look in the mirror all we want, but you always wonder, like, do I look this
What
way
do
or
I
that
look
way?
like? Yeah.
But
That's
she
pretty
can
amazing.
just look over there and go, oh, if I got that haircut, that's what
That's
I
what I
look
look
like.
like. That's so funny. Y'all go to the listener line at 713-278-VENT. And, man, the stories, I can't keep them right. I'm going to be entertained for the next 10 minutes, but we still got to do other stuff.
Yep.
Up next, we've got What's Going On in
It's
H-Town.
time for What's Going Down in H-Town on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
104.1 KRBE.
It is brought to you by Tachys Fiber. The Houston Pumpkin Festival is returning to Discovery Green. It's going to be going on this weekend. They've got a full-scale autumn wonderland. Now, they have all sorts of things to do. What you want to do is go to discoverygreen.com because they're at a point right now where walk-ups are almost all out of the question. Like, people just really want to go to this. They have the world's largest bouncy pumpkin. It's over 2,000 square feet in size. They've got 50 pumpkin varieties, a bunch of Instagram photo ops for the family. They also have a tree net climber, water activities, Cinderella's carriage, pumpkin houses, painted pumpkins, whole bunch more. It is at Discovery Green, and it is the Houston Pumpkin Festival. Let's talk about the Stros yesterday. They finished their sweep of the Rangers with a 5-2 victory, and they moved back into first place in the American League West.
And the next series is against the Mariners, which we are neck and neck with them, basically. We're a half game ahead of them now.
It's these 3 games pretty much going to be the season. I say that, and we still got like 6 games left after that, but I mean, if we win all 3, then we're like 3.5 games ahead. Mm-hmm. Then we'll watch. We'll sweep them, and then we'll get beat by Oakland or something. We're not Oakland anymore. Now they're
Athletics.
Sacramento.
What are they called now?
Same, just Athletics.
Okay.
They're in Excremento.
What's an athletic anyway? What's their mascot? A gym bag?
Oh, what was their
What's an
mascot?
athletic?
The A's,
Did
what
they
is
have an
their
elephant or
mascot?
something?
I don't
They
know.
used to have I don't know.
That's going to drive me nuts now.
It's a jockstrap.
That's what I'm wondering. Like, it's like the
I'm an
athletics.
athletics supporter.
Yeah, the athletics equipment. There was a thing I saw on Instagram that said if every NFL stadium had to actually look like what the
Oh, yeah, I never
what the
clicked on it.
mascot was, it looked really cool. Like Ravens. It looks like
The
some
stadium with the
gothic, all these ravens
like
everywhere.
Halloween, like-
Their
Like
mascot.
Halloween.
Well,
And
what
then
ours
for
look
like
like?
Their mascot
Buccaneers
is
was pirates. Like a ship. I didn't see Texans.
No, me
Stomper
neither.
is their mascot. Looks like a big elephant to me.
So yeah, see, look at that.
What the heck does an athletic have to do with an elephant?
I have
don't
no
know.
idea.
Their
Anyway.
mascot is 6'6".
At least
He's
the
been their
Astros makes
mascot
sense to
since
have
'97.
an alien.
Oh,
Orbit.
Orbit. Yeah.
Orbit. You
Remember
know.
we had Junction Jack? That one didn't really make a lot of sense. Why did we have a rabbit?
Junction Jack sucked.
Poor Junction Jack.
Where's that costume
We had
now?
a
You know
giant
it's just-
rabbit
it's
just sitting
dust
there
all over. It's
somewhere in
probably
dust.
wrapped in cellophane.
Probably sitting inside the dome.
That was the dumbest thing ever. You had Orbit, an iconic character, which they proved it because he's back better than ever. And that stupid rabbit.
I wonder if they do have.
What was the purpose of the rabbit? I want to know.
Yeah. Well, was he Junction Jack because of the train that they had?
Yeah, I guess, but why
But
a rabbit?
I don't get that. Why a rabbit?
I
Didn't
don't
make
know.
sense.
Rabbit conductor.
We'll
I
have to
no
answer
idea.
that question and more as we go around the table next.
Could have been a giant orange or something. When it was
Yeah.
Minute Maid.
Oh, back
Juice
when it was
box.
Minute Maid.
Could have been an actual big juice box with a
The
straw.
box.
Okay, we'll find out that answer. Why the heck we ever had a rabbit as a mascot? Also, we have a story for you and your fat head. What does that
Wait,
mean?
look at me.
If you have,
What the hell?
you could actually have fat brain. What does this mean? And is it good?
Size of the head on that man.
It could be good, or it could be bad. And Eric wants me to read y'all a headline like I'm doing National Public Radio.
Oh, yeah. I saw this
NPR voice.
story. I'm like, oh, we got to let Roula just read this. As NPR meets Roula.
Roula.
Wait till you hear this story. You're going to be riveted and like can't turn off the radio.
Wait,
You
the
won't
words
forget the
riveting
rest
and
of the
NPR
day.
in the same
Yeah,
sentence?
exactly. Oh, this is going to be huge.
Somebody said they know Junction Jack, Eric. They're going to call him during the break and get him on the phone. We'll be back on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.